Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Maddie. In this video, we'll be solving our first string problem. The question is to return Boolean output true if the given string is palindrome. If not, return false. What is palindrome? Palindrome is a string that is read the same backward and forward. Let me just take an example here. I have a string race car. This string is a palindrome because it is same if we read from the forward and backward. And we need to return true if this is palindrome, false otherwise. Let us try to build a logic for this. We are given a string. I'll just take race car itself. The brute force approach, what we can do is we can use a string builder class to reverse the given string and check whether the reversed string is equal to the input string or not. Check reversed string is equal to input string. The problem here is reverse operation is very costlier, so we need to optimize this program. Before optimizing, let me just show you how we can write this approach in the code. Screen is switched. We just have a main method. I'll create a separate method to check whether the given string is palindrome or not, which takes in string input. To reverse, I need to declare string builder equals new string builder, and initially this will be having the same value as input, and I need to reverse this and return builder dot equals input. I can also do this way, boolean result equals this one, and return the result. And in the main function, I'll just declare a string which is equals to race car and call the created method. Since the method is returning the result, I need to print that out is palindrome and takes in the input. Let me run this program. It is returning false. Let me check why it's returning false. We have a builder here reversing. Okay, dot equals method is a built-in method of string class. What I can do here is I'll just convert builder class to string and then check with input. Let me rerun. See, now it's returning true. I hope this is clear, but reverse operation is very costlier. We need to optimize this program. Let me just go back to Notepad. second approach, I'll just have a race car string here. A string is said to be palindrome if it reads the same from forward and the backward, meaning all the first and last characters will be same. If we remove R, first is A and last is A. They are same. If we remove A, C and C are same. At the end we will be having E, which is the start and end itself. So it is equal. Can we just build a logic on this? Yes. What we can do is, I'll just write the same string again. Since string has a built-in method to access particular character, we can initialize two pointer. One is at the start and the other is at end. And the first check we need to make is if first equals last, do nothing. And the second condition is if first is not equal to last, we can directly return false. Let me dry run this. We have a race car. First equals caret 0, which is nothing but R. Last equals caret string dot length -1, which is R in this case. Now our pointers are pointing to first and last character of a string. The first condition is if they are equal, do nothing. So our pointers will move to next characters. Again, check the same condition, whether first and last are equal or not. In this case, they are equal. Do nothing. Our pointers will move to next characters. Again, if condition is checked, whether the characters are equal or not, they are equal in this case. So move the pointers. Now our pointers are pointing to the same character. In this case, the iteration of all the characters are completed and it is said to be a palindrome string since none of the characters from forward and backward are different. Let me dry run for different string so that you will understand it clearly. I'll just take the same example and I'll change one character in it. First and last pointers are initialized. Check whether they are equal or not. They are equal. Move the pointers. They are equal. A and A are equal. Move the pointers. In this case, C and G are not equal. So as per our if condition, if the characters are not equal, we are directly returning false as an output, meaning the given string is not palindrome. I hope the logic is clear. Let us try to code it. Let me switch my screen. Public static boolean is palindrome optimal, which takes in string input. I need two pointers for this, first and last. First will be initialized to 0 and last will be initialized to length minus 1. And I need to run the loop until first is lesser than last. Now I need to extract start and end characters. Char start equals input dot caret first, char end equals input dot, my bad, caret last. Now we need to write if conditions. Return false if start and end are not equal. If start not equal to end, directly return false. If all the characters are checked and compared and none of them are mismatched, we can return true after while loop. And after every check, we need to increment and decrement first and last. First 0, last 2, length minus 1, extracting characters and checking if they are equal or not. After the condition is checked, we are incrementing first and decrementing last. Yep, this looks good. Let me just call that method, which takes in the same string. I'll run this program. See, it is returning true. If I just edit this string to make it non-palindrome, these two methods should return false now. See, both of the methods are returning false. I hope this thing is clear. To understand how characters are getting compared, just put a debug pointer over here and try to run this program in debugger mode. You will clearly understand how the characters are getting compared and how these first and last pointers are getting incremented and decremented after every iteration, meaning for every iteration. That's it for this video. From our next video, we'll be starting with space-time complexity and algorithms. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.